Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever sketchbook tour. This is a sketchbook that I did. I actually did it in January, I guess from December to January. 2019 and 2020. Now this sketchbook is not a sketchbook I completed within December to January, but it's more of like a collection of pieces I've done in the past that I've collected and put into one sketchbook. Because before this, I've never really truly completed a sketchbook. I mean, I have some old sketchbooks that I'll show if you guys want to see later on, but this sketchbook is more of like collecting all things that I've done in pieces. Because I used to like draw on like little pieces of paper and then just kind of like throw it somewhere when I can just keep it all in the sketchbook. So this is me taking pieces that I like and found or have or favor and then pasting it in there. So it's kind of like a journal slash here's what I've done in my past kind of sketchbook. So it's a big one, big baby. But there we go. So number one, me so far. How did we get all this in here? We shall see. Let's start off with this page of stickers. These big ones here are mine, and these small ones are like this pack I got from Michael's, but they're so cute because they're like plants and such and corny stuff. Can't touch this. I'm so lame. I'm pretty sure some of you know who MC Hammer is and some of you don't, but it doesn't matter because he's a preacher now. Is he still a preacher? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing with his life. Don't ask me. We're not friends. 30-day challenge theme, fill sketchbook to see where your progress is so far, and this is filled, baby. Alright, let's see. First two pages is just me trying to sketch out stuff in pen. Pen is a mess when I use it, but I guess it's supposed to be. But I always try to put some kind of color on my pages. Norbit! My favorite character from Angry Beavers. If anybody's interested in knowing anything about my life. Here's a little holiday card I did. Here it is. Oh, picture, whatever. It is what it is. Here's me. In like a cartoony form. This is more of an updated idea of me. I usually try to draw my face every now and then I draw like goals and stuff here. Here's a little project I did in January with me and my sisters. This is my children coagulated into a, if that's a word I hope, kind of collected into a picture. This is NIKKI! And some other little characters I have, and here's like a Polaroid dump of just like memories and such. Kind of like if kids had a camera and took a picture. Here's Sailor Candy. This is a little character I did way back when I was in college. Here's a character I did in pixel form that is inspired by Lavender Town. Her character. She did for one of her, gosh, I can't remember which video it is, but it's about art school and how crazy it can be. Went to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Here's my brand, Coloring Stars, my main part of my brand. Here is a piano teacher's lesson business card that's from Jacksonville, Florida, and I am never going to be there for as I don't live in Florida. Where I live is not important. Here's my baby dragons. I need to redo those because I got a picture of Puninin right here. He's so cute. He's right here. Hi guys. Oh, he's the cutest thing, ain't he? He's a little dirty. God. Never again will I let any kind of kids just like abuse you. I'm so sorry. Here's Silly Girl. She's one of my mains. Here's like characters. Here's Titania, who is tall as like all heavens. If that even makes sense. Here's a watercolor. Here's a drink that is, it's alright. I did it in gouache, I believe. Gouache and some color pencil, because color pencil has to be in everything I do just about. Here's a raven I did, and some, studies of ravens. I think this raven is pretty cool. I think somebody originally wanted it a tattoo, but they couldn't, they wanted to pay me and they couldn't pay. Here is another character I came up with, I actually had a story for her. And her name was Mixa, but now her name is Ayana apparently, and this is her little plushy little character, BB. Now that I think about it, his little monster part reminds me of Teddy from Persona 4. Here's a guy. This was me having to like this moment of, oh my god, I draw so many girls, I don't draw a lot of guys, and I drew this guy and I'm like, huh, maybe I'm not so bad. Maybe I do have some kind of knowledge in there somewhere. Although I feel like I kind of forgot now. But his neck is so... Here's a character I did. It's like Lady in the Water. Man, she got all these like cute little fishies around here. This is like my earlier days of digital art. Oh, if I look at her again, she looks a mess. This character here is Pennywise, who is still here looking at me. This is a sketch I did. These are shoes I like to draw. If you noticed, I like, well, this is the first tennis shoes. This is tennis shoes. I like tennis shoes, and I draw them. Although I don't wear like the high top ones that hurt my ankle, I still like tennis shoes nonetheless because they're comfortable on my feet. Here's a little character here. Drinks. Here I pretty much drew this sticker. Here's Harley Quinn, our king from 7 Deadly Sins, and here's my version of Meliodas. He looks more of a man here than he does on the series. He looks yay high, I'm gonna say. Here's my Raboy. Oh, let's see, It 2, or Chapter 2. Here's, I call him Raboy, but I think his name is Rabu on a Pokemon. I drew him as if he would like play basketball, and he's so cute. I love him. He's my favorite from that that one. Tater tots and ketchup, best thing in the world. Here's like my little version of Wooloo. I call it Wooloo because I'm extra. This is a character I got inspired by Casey Golden when she was drawing her followers' characters, the pictures that they sent. This is my most favorite version of All Might. Because I'm dying in the inside, but I'm still a strong man kind of All Might. But I like this one where he's just vulnerable and just himself, which is what I really love about him. I wish they had like figurines and more things revolved around the dying All Might. It's my favorite. Staying truth and self. This is also a theme I followed with Casey Golden when she was doing like these little ghosty goos based off of like candy or a drink or whatever. And I like this one with the finger, so it gave me a chance to practice a hand. And this little character, I gave him personality. He's singing. Like, why not? It's like climbing a mountaintop. I guess it's based off my hand. I don't have that many rings around it. I think I have bracelets on. This is definitely a thing. It's right here. This thing. Oh, I'm dying in the inside, sorry. This is a little, I guess it's a sheep or a bunny with little goosey goos on it, like it was chocolate or something. I don't know. Remember alone? Nope, yep, chocolate. Here's a piece of bread I made a sticker out of. Piece of bread with an egg on it. I don't have these little weird faces all in it, but I do have this little guy who was just so excited to be there. Ah, so many pages. Alright, this is more ideas that I did and all. We got a drink, we got this little weird corn thing. We got a bag of potato bunnies. It's the weirdest thing ever. This is an abomination of a picture. I'm not even going to explain it. This is desserts. And a drink, sorry. Still a dessert in a way if you like sweet stuff, right? This is a sushi bunny, and I did some little designs around it. I guess I was thinking, what if I made a pattern and what things would correlate to that? Is that a bee bus? I think it's a bee taxi or something. That's hilarious. This is also based off one of Casey Golden's character designs based off snacks. This one was like teachers, and this was like the hippie teacher, and I was like, hey, I like that cool hair. Let me try. So I did this bunch, and I'm like, huh, that works. Cool. I'd even try different colors I wouldn't use. That's interesting. This is a failed Esmeralda picture. This is a face I did, and I love juicy, succulent lips. And it's hard to draw that and make them like, oh, this is okay for kids kind of thing. It usually gets like too like sexy. I have a problem with that, but it's like either drawing stuff that's too sexy or really kiddie. Hey, this one kind of dies it down. This one's a little better. This is like a sticker. It's done in pixel again. It's interesting. I can actually do good pixel. I like it. Got it here, some textures, and just dealing with 2 colors. I think the actual line is in purple. Yeah, that was fun. There's a compilation of like different things I've done in digital in my past, mainly in college. So from like 2014 to 2016. That's the name. We got some unicorns. We got Sebastian, the chosen one, is a cat. He's an alchemist. He wears a hat. It had like a steampunk idea to it. I might revisit him again because there's like this story that I have with this cat named Stara, and they're both kind of like they're both cats, so they can be friends or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I do comics and stories, by the way, if you didn't notice. Here is a spaceship, believe it or not, that's run by Crystal Energy. That was pretty cool. This is like just me drawing random things, and this is where the inspiration of that little character up here came from. This is supposed to be like this tribal animal character with a mask, the ancient whatever. Here's an environment. Here is another one. It's like a spider house or a spider home meant for spider. That I cannot find the rest of that file. Here's a compilation of faces I did of me, because I'm so conceited. Not really. This is my first version, so it's like I see my progress of how I actually draw my face. Although this one was more of an experiment, and this was me trying to be more simple, and this was me just trying to make one look more logo-esque. This worked out. This was like a brand that came up with, or like just a simple logo symbol. It was cool. This is one I had to do in school because, you know, I was excited about that one. Using the initials of my name, which you would never really figure out. This was a brand I came up with on my own. It felt a little more kiddie, so I had to bring it up the notch and make it seem like a little older. So I put a little bit more information into it, and then I made Arctic Bunny World. It's Magic Bunny Creations and Arctic Bunny World. Imagine, Create, Inspire. So this is more like if I had like a genre of like kids stuff, this would be like the name or playlist it would be under or whatever. Hey, I made this thing. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. Here's an inspiration of Pickle Rick called Trippy Dill, and this is like a collection of barbershop stuff plus Sir Rabbit. Here's the bunny I came up with. I'm not even sure what its purpose is. It's like a pool of koi fish. It's like a polarity or a yin and yang thing going on here. Here's a comic I did. I think it's called Andronia, and something in KAIORI Metro. You can't miss it. It's this cute little character. Andronia? Andoria. That's what it's called, Andoria, because it's right here in my face, because I should have read it, since this is what happens when you don't read. It's in KAIORI Metro if you want to see it. Here is a few pages from NIKKI's first chapter. I was so proud of these, and I love the color story that came with it, and I wanted to keep up with it. It's beautiful. I love it. Go check her out. She's on Webtoons. And the link is in the description, by the way. This is KAIORI Metro, which is also on Webtoons. Wow, I have so many comics. I know. This page was the start of chapter 2 for NIKKI. Yeah, I did this one on computer, but then later on, I ended up drawing them on Procreate on my iPad. So they look a little different from this one page, and it's so interesting. So I realized I have to keep on either the tablet or keep up on the computer. So I just tried to stick with the tablet, and then this computer. It looks different. I don't know. I like it better on the tablet. This is Jay. This is Jay as food because he apparently has a death wish. He looks better here. I like it here. Mix the colors the way I want it. This is a donut I did in watercolor and color pencil. As you can see where my strong suits are when it comes to traditional. This is a raccoon dog that I came up with who likes to wear shoes, and he has a pillow because he's always sleeping. Here's some textures I came up with, like 80s, 90s inspired, which is like my favorite era. Here's me trying to come up with another spider environment, just for fun, and then using one color to see how good I can like showcase. I don't know what I was trying to do, so it's just a mess. Here's a flower I did in just like pen. I outlined it, but it's done in pen. This is a whole yellow illustration. I hope you can see it, but it was me paying homage to my favorite color because most people don't really use that color. And I don't know why. Here's it. Pennywise, and I was trying creepy. I do a lot of cute stuff, and it's just me trying to figure out, am I just that person who can make cute stuff? I kind of make cool stuff or scary stuff or creepy stuff. So I made Pennywise. This is all in watercolor, and my god, I really hate the way this paper feels with this watercolor. It's fine, I guess, because I have more of it I need to complete. Here is Shokoi. He is a dragon that I came up with, and he has like crystals embellished in his skin. He is so cool. He's like a protector kind of creature. He don't play. As you can see, you can't tell what he's thinking. Here's another little character I came up with. I spent so much time on this little character for it to not get any love at all. And it's like one of those things like, I realized I don't need to do this much work. Because what's the point of like killing yourself to do something this detailed and to like not even really get much recognition? Like the things that got recognized more were like my simpler works. This one here took so long and it frustrated me. It's like it took so long, but nobody's even bothering with it. So I realized the simple was like best for me, because I get frustrated when I do stuff this long anyway. So to do something simple was my thing, because you know, ADD is me. Here's some swatches of color pencils. This is me trying to figure out what colors went with what, with whatever I did. There is flowers I didn't want to color. This is like my first watercolor attempt, and it's alright. There's some color pencil stuff I did. This cool tree, this flower. I did it on tonal paper, so the background is gray on both of them. It's interesting how color can just kind of showcase more. Here is Pickle Rick. Here's Rick and Morty. I did in my style. You know, they have different versions of them. So here we are. This is the I did it on like, I printed on like a matte sticker, and then here I did it like this Polaroid photo picture thingy. Yeah, the color difference is interesting. It's looking a little more faded here, and it looks a little bit darker here. So it's like I can't the happy middle. I gotta figure out how to edit that stuff. And there's a watercolor I did. It was supposed to be like an album art, but I was into like putting like Japanese here and then like the English there. I actually like that. I need to keep that up. Here's another little character I did. She's pretty much inspired by Splatoon. And then here's this frog. You know, I don't really like frogs, but they're good luck charms. And here's another one. Oh, he's creepy. Look, I did an 18. I dated it. Here are some other little pictures that I've done. This is pretty much the same character. This is the earlier version. This is the later version. So it's like within just a few, not even long after each other, I've gotten better just from working at it. It's inspiring. Here's Bubbles, my favorite pop-up girl, and her little Ahti. This is my inspiration on that and my take on it. Here's a little witch character with an orb. She was also based off this one story I came up with in college, but never really worked on. Here's Centennial again. Here's this Cane owl. His name is Cane. He's pretty much like the spirit animal of a friend that I have. Here's Beastfit. This is like his later version. He has his earlier version, but he has a better version now. Here's Sugar High. They're like best friends, but like Sugar High is like the shy one at first, and Beastfit is like, hey, what's up? He just comes all into your space because he has no chill. Here's this character. And then there's this flower and watercolor. Oh, and this is like a series of flowers I did based off of chakras. And then they all come with their own kind of like energy or whatever. I'm a metaphysical kind of spiritual person, by the way, so I like crystals and flowers and stuff. I don't pay my life around that stuff, but it is something I'm really interested in. So don't expect me to like give you spiritual advice on anything, because I'm not. But these are like the colors. So here we have the like root chakra and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't really care about that stuff right now. We're just looking at a sketchbook, and here's all of the colors. So I pasted it all in here. They were all separate pieces that I had on the wall at one point. Here's me coming up with just like random characters. I'm not sure where she comes from. I just know I like her. I like her shape. I like her hands. I'm at this point where I don't really know my style, and I look back at things I've drawn. I'm like, I already knew my style. I just needed to explore it more. Like, I figured out this is the kind of body styles that I do. And this one too. This is more like me here. I don't wear glasses. I do not. I don't really do my hair either. I have more of her hair and her outfit taste. I don't wear high rises, but I do wear like graphic tees, and this is like two of my personalities in two different pieces. Like everything I draw has a bit of me in it, and I love it. Shavakadu. I heard that on a Vine, and I loved it too much to not make a shirt out of it. This is a little character I adopted off DeviantArt. I have not used her since, but I will. Here is this long boy Inagami, and I know it's a yokai. Oh, I love Persona, so that's one of the characters. I can't remember his name right now. I think his name is Inogami. I'm not sure, but it's a character from Persona that I want to try out, see if I can just exaggerate. Here's some color pencils that I want to get. And here's some swatches from different things. We got Crayola, we got Art Skills Walmart alcohol markers, more Crayola. I don't know why. Oh yeah, pack of glitter and weirdness. Here's some sketches. These are boring. More sketches. Can you tell that I love drawing these sketches? I really don't. This is me just like messing with like 3 color things. This is like my first go at it, and it was pretty cool. Here's the Pinterest thing I was looking at. Here's an earlier version of Jay, and these pretty much mopping or whatever. It's like a little short little snippet of something. This was actually inspired by a Sailor Moon picture. I think it was Mars, who was like my favorite scout. Mars, and she had a hand in her face. I was like practicing heads and stuff to see how I would draw. Here's like pieces of a comic. I was trying to explain a doctor visit that I had. It didn't make any sense. Here is just a random comic. It says my ADHD doesn't care about your feelings, which it doesn't, but I mean I care about things. I'm not saying I'm heartless. It's just my ADHD doesn't care about nothing. Not even me. This was me practicing with oil pastels, and that was pretty fun. It's like I made an explosion. It was an interesting thing. It's something cool. This is a cool flower I kind of came up with. It's not as good as it looks now. I kind of got more dimensions, but I kind of lost some of the petals. You can barely tell where they are, so it was a fun practice. I had so much patience with it, believe it or not. This is a little sticker I came up with. This is a little character I came up with. I like her outfit, just a little bust area. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. There are some sketches and environments I did in college. I guess 2015. More environments from college. God, I wish I could have colored this page. I did say I colored it, but hey, I still got the washi tapes. That's considered color. Right here is like a palette for Tombow markers, and under there is personal stuff that's not even my business, so I covered it up because I am a very considerate person when it comes to other people's information. Here's some fishies I made with oil pastels. Here's more oil pastel practice. This is supposed to be like a version of Motto, which I thought was pretty cool because it's all just color. And it's like, I come up with this cool design or whatever. It looks a little spacey and it looks a little trippy. I love it. I know it was like one of my early attempts at oil pastel. I still love it. Here's a texture I came up with, and it's like 80s inspired. You know it. I love it. I like how oil pastels kind of like, I like how they can blend, and I like how they can overlay. So that was cool. Basic. Here's a palette, oil pastels. Of all the ones that I have, this one's still making a, no, this one done making a, nope, it's not done making a mess. Wonderful. I should put some adhesive, not adhesive, I should have put some like protector over it. There's that picture again, really out of the sketchbook it came out of paper. Here's just a random sketch I was going to make into like an album art, because I do, the music on my channel is music that I create with this app, so it's technically music I created. I'm just using tools that's already available to me. Here is an environment of heels. This little character. This is a little character that my nephew made. Oh, my nephew. Here's a character I made in school that was supposed to be created into a 3D character. So I have to draw it in like different forms. Yeah, as you can see, I was not that great at like doing different poses. It's so hard, and it wasn't like they were like lined up next to each other, so I can like get the head and everything straight. And look at it, look at these shoes, look at these shoes. We got tennis shoes here and whatever these things are, Mabanagi exclusives. Here's like a little random Pokemon trainer character I made. Here's children, or a child that I made that I thought was pretty cool. There's some random notes and stuff. There's like names of like songs I would have. Here's like my characters, like if I had my little stickers. Yeah, pixelized stuff, yeah. Oh great, it gets boring back here. Wonderful, just a lot of words. More words. And this. This was like a piece of a story that I kept. Yeah, some story stuff. This is also story related stuff. I shouldn't put the words and stuff in one spot. It just gets this is another story stuff. Some of these is like really gonna become something. Or they usually are if I'm elaborating on them even more. Here are some other characters I've done. This is Bubblegum Weirdo, and he's inspired from Huey. This was a card that was given when what did I buy? Oh, I bought one of my watercolor palettes came with this card. I'm like, oh, this is pretty. So I kept it, the cute flowers. This is like this cassette tape that I came up with, for those of you who know what cassette tapes are. I tried to make that into like a album art thingy. Here's a character I did in just like the primary colors, so red, yellow, and blue. And that was pretty fun, so I kind of went on some more. This is like it was like doing NIKKI in a different style. I hate it, but it is different, which is cool. I got like exaggerated with like certain things and all. This was, oh gosh, this was NIKKI done in like gouache. Earlier days of gouache, and there's some gouache swatches, and there's like a VHS tape that I did in like vaporwave style. Can you tell I like vaporwave? I should do more of that. And these are like some like inspirational little post like kind of design characters I created, and they're pretty cool. They're cool little inspiring quotes for you. You can also like make them into a sticker. This was like the branding for my Color in the Stars thing. She became the face, and so like I had like a brochure and everything. I was very serious about this business and stuff going up. But I realized I was not ready for it, but I did have my head in the right place. Here's oil pastels. And this is some more gouache. And here's the last page, which I'm not sure if this fish is upside down or right side up, but it is cute. I did this. It doesn't matter. This is a palette page, and this is the end. There's more stickers because I didn't have these enough. Oh, this is that Color in the Stars sticker I was talking about of my face. This is the one I had for a while now. But yep, that is it for the first sketchbook. Look how chunky this baby is. I mean, ridiculous. If you want to know what kind of sketchbook this is a, oh god, it's a Sterling sketchbook journal. So it has like perforated edges. That's why I have like the washi tape in it. It's perforated. You can get this at Target. It holds watercolor, believe it or not. You can actually watercolor in it. I have another sketchbook that I put watercolor in. You can put watercolor in it. I don't think I actually did it directly in here, but you can. This is a mixed media, and what? Yeah, greatness. Look how thick that baby is. Look how thick. I like it. Look the cute, like, yeah. Okay. Yep, so that's the end of this sketchbook. I have tons more to do, so look forward to that. And this is it. So thank you guys for watching this. Oh, Pinyin says bye. Notice me senpai. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.